Good morning, traders. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for October 1st, first day of the month. Thank God September is behind us. We're looking for some good movement in the markets in October, which usually is notorious for sell-offs and reversals. So let's keep that in mind. We have about 2 to 3 weeks of seasonal weakness going into the first, second, and third week of October. And then usually when the markets, they start to revert back to the upside where we have investors, traders, and even hedge fund managers looking for value, and they pick up a lot of beaten down equities. So keep that in mind going forward. Now, we also mentioned that we are looking for some continued weakness in equities, right? Yesterday was not impressive at all. I wanted just to show you this 60-minute chart here. As you can see, most of the gains were on the big gap up. Spidey's was up about $1.30 from the opening to the high, right around $1.30, $1.40, give or take. So that's really not impressive for $191 ETF. So not impressive at all. But if you add the gains, all of the pundits on the news wires, hey, we're up big, this and that. But we also had Carl Icahn in the middle of the day around 1 o'clock come out, starting to spook the markets. Markets sold off, and then obviously recovered. So a lot of chop yesterday if you were involved. Now, where do we go from here? What do I see in the charts? Charts are telling me that we still see some continued weakness. I'm going to show that to you on the daily charts. We did look at them before, but I want to show you how little movement we had to the upside, okay? That does not mean that to go out right now and short the market. We need the market to actually rally into some good areas of resistance. So just real quick, I'm going to show you the 60-minute chart. I put a high to low from this high to this low, and as you can see, we retraced down 76%, right? That's a big move. Now, if I open up chart and we go from this high to this low, we also rallied 76.8%. That's also a very big move. So do I think we get back up here right away? I'm not sure. Obviously, no one knows. I would say the way the weakness of this market, I would say somewhere in this area of 195-ish. If we get up here, maybe double top this area, fill this little gap here, and then start to revert back down again. But that is not etched in stone. So we need a few more days of some strength here, and we have mutual fund inflows that came in that are coming in yesterday, today, Friday, and probably Monday. If that can overcome some of the selling, then of course then we could possibly pop to the upside. But I wouldn't doubt if we do have a little bit more legs to the upside here. Non-farm payroll numbers coming out tomorrow at 8:30, very important here, okay? That can trump the charts, okay? News will trump the charts. Now, we want to see what the number is and how the markets react, not what the number is. Oh, it's great, it's positive. It's not that at all, guys. We want to see what the market participants and how they're going to react to it, okay? Very important. Another thing is watch the bonds. You can watch the ZB or the TLT, and then you could also, if you wanted to short bonds, you can have an inverse of the TBT or the TBF. I also, my thoughts on bonds. I think bonds have topped. Right now we have a flight to safety, so that's why bonds have been bid up for the last week or so. But at one point in time, you'll see this happening. I do suspect that we should see some continued weakness somewhere in bonds in the next several weeks. And again, once you put in a low, a tradable low, bonds will sell off eventually as well. And then I think the markets will play catch up too. But again, looking for weakness in bonds. Now, let's go right into the indexes. You can see here, not a great move, right? I mean, there's nothing really great about it. We're just tagged the 8. We still have a MACD sell signal, and we're at the lows here. So not impressive at all. I really am suspect on this rally, and we only had one. So let's see if we capitalize and get to the 20 today, or at least close to it, okay? Here's the Russell, and as you can see, this is one of our leaders, guys. This is not a good sign. I mean, this is one of the weakest, along with our leader, which is the transports, which I'll show you. Not good at all, okay? Continued weakness here. We basically, I think we were up very, very little in the Russell, aside if you take away the gap up. Take a look at the transports. You can see how weak we are here. Now, transportation sector, technology, consumer discretionary are coming into some seasonal plays here, going into the holiday season, all right? So we want to keep an eye on that and look for some beaten down areas, So you might want to do your homework and create a watch list for you guys. At the moment, I still think we have a risk-off type of environment here, okay? So transport's lower, you could see, and then we had the diamonds. It broke above the 8, so now we're just tagging just underneath the 2. Let's see if we can get to the 200 today, okay? Now we'll have lastly is the Qs, and as you can see here, nice hold And the Qs, as you can see, never even got close to its August 24th lows, where the Russell took it out. That's not a good sign. It's a very, very bad signal that if the Russell, which gauges risk on, risk off, is selling off. And remember, statistics show the Russell has topped and or bottomed before any other index. It's showing it in 2000 and 1987, and of course in 2009. So just keep that in mind. Pay attention to Russell. Keep your indicators at hand here. Watch your tick and watch your VIX for any type of clues that we might get some sort of an intraday reversal. Have a great day, everybody. I am looking for some stability for a couple of days, but today's going to be iffy because remember, if there's a large amount of funds that are holding positions and we're going into non-farm payroll, do they bid them up and say, oh, you know, there's going to be no change, or do they lighten up their positions and we get some selling coming in? So today I'm going neutral, okay? I'm going to go neutral, let the markets open the first 15 to 20 minutes and see direction what we take, and then we're going to follow that direction in the market. Have a great day. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.